Alrighty. Okay, this is already a good sign. They both, the NASDAQ and the ES, look the same here. So we have some sort of pairing between the two. So if one's doing one thing, the other one's probably going to continue to do it. I'm going to have to go to a lower time frame on both of them to find any sort of trade. This one just took off. That's great. That means this one probably did the exact same thing. Was it a 10-minute? That one actually broke through some of that stuff. Let's see if there's anything on a lower time frame. Nothing super appealing there. 2-minute. I mean, there's some basing that broke a previous high, and that's kind of what it's turned in. I'm not super confident in that one. Although I will say there is kind of an old market adage or a odds enhancer or whatever you want to call it, that at about 8 o'clock, markets typically will make a direction or they'll make a turn. And so if you can get into a trade right around that 8 o'clock hour, you have that odds enhancer in your favor. It doesn't mean it always works, but it is an odds enhancer that people use. So we'll keep an eye out at around that 8 o'clock mark to see what we can find. I think this one is probably already gone away from us. And this one is kind of, it doesn't look very good. So we're not going to probably touch anything with that. Unless this one starts to really take off, we might be able to try to grab something in here and add on to it. But for right now, this one's kind of gone. All right, let's see what's in here. Let's go to gold, see what gold's up to. Gold's still just on its rally to the all-time highs over and over and over again. I mentioned it yesterday, but the 4,000, a lot of big round numbers, they get rejections off of them, whether there's good news or bad news, doesn't matter. Big round numbers get rejections. So if you're taking something into that area, you might want to have a target to get out prior to that big round number. This one did a nice little bounce into this area down here, and that was a $1,900 risk. Jesus. On a micro, it would have been 190, but still, that's big. Ooh, this one broke through. I wonder if he's going to come down to here. I would take it if it comes down to here. Even though this has been kind of used up, it shows clearly that there was something here and continued the move. So I'm actually not too opposed to that, but I might be a little more cautious and just go with 2 versus 4. I don't know. I think it might have found its orders and is bouncing back up now. We'll look at it in a minute. We'll keep an eye on it. All right, gold. Lower time frame. That's what I was doing. I got distracted. All right, we might be slightly trying to break above a high point here, which is cool. So maybe we can find something in the lower time frame to get a part of this move. What do we got there? NASDAQ still behaving, kind of. Okay, so it kind of just did retest this little area in here, but I'm hoping if we get a breakthrough, it'll leave us something to hop back in on, and we can go and look at again. Man, I clearly have some FOMO about this guy, but whatever. Deal with it later. Okay. Come on, gold. Do something. Give us some sort of. You already have your little basing right here. Now give us a strong little move up and then a kick back down, and we'll hop in with you. We might just have to check back on it because it might take a couple minutes. Okay. Crude oil. What's crude oil doing? Again, start higher time frame so you don't get jaded with your 2-minute chart. So on a daily, it is range bound, I guess, sideways, if you want to call it that. Doesn't look all that great, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to go back up to this portion up here. So it might be a decent thing to try and take up. 60-minute. Ugly. I mean, it's funny, it popped down to this little gap area in here and jumped right back up. Again, if we can get a little bit of a move up, we might be looking a little better than what we have going on right now. Everything looks range bound. I swear, I think it's this market shutdown thing. Nothing is really wanting to trend super hard that I'm looking at. There's probably something out there that is, but I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, I mean, you're just in the middle of a bunch of crap. I don't think I'm taking that. That's no good. This is kind of ticking into that area a little bit more. I wonder what the ES is doing. Probably something very similar. Yeah, just kind of lollygagging. Because that's a 10-minute. This is a 2. So I imagine on a 10 they look pretty similar. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're finding some buyers here in a minute. What about a 2-minute chart? Nope. 1 minute. Nope. Yeah, not fantastic. Well, I want to find something before that 8 o'clock hour, because right at the 8 o'clock hour, it usually makes that decision. So let's see if we can find, I don't know, even natural gas. I don't care. I'm gonna have to type that one in. NG futures. Ooh, not a 1 minute. 60-minute. Okay, we're trying to break a high. We're kind of sitting in an area of some selling pressure, but it wasn't enough to really break a low. I think we might be okay there. We might be able to find a long somewhere, or a buy trade if you want to use that lingo, I guess. I mean, there is some zoning in here that popped up and took out a high. It's $110 for something that can get pretty wicky, as you can see. Look at all these wicks in here. Look at all of them in here. Like, there's a lot of charts out there that don't look like this. And so with natural gas, you kind of have to give it a little bit of room to breathe, but that costs you more money. So I don't know if you really want to do that, but depends on your risk tolerance. Yeah, I mean, it's not doing much now. You know, I like things that move kind of fast, but also things that move kind of fast, like the NASDAQ, tend to cause some pain, but the pain ends quickly because either you're right or you're wrong pretty fast. So we're gonna do this.
Order submitted.
Probably get hit in a second here.
Order filled.
There it is. We'll move this down a little bit, move that up a little bit. Hopefully we can get a quick little bounce up, take some profit off the trade and some risk off the trade like that. There we go. I'm gonna move this over. All right, we just need a turnaround and a rally, and we're right near that 8 o'clock hour. So that's kind of exactly what I was looking for. Let's get a little bump and a rally. I don't even know how many points that is. That's the other thing about the NASDAQ. A lot harder to calculate tick values than a calculator. The ES is just so easy. Come on, be good to us. Don't do anything crazy. right into that area of all this buying pressure in here. So that's good. Hopefully we can fill quite a few more of them. And then we're going to move this guy right in here. So I don't think any of that is actually good. This was made right before the market opened, which is okay. But it's also not super high volume from what I can tell. Just depending on the time that it was made, not that I have a volume chart up here or anything. All right, we're right around that 8 o'clock hour. So hopefully that 8 o'clock candle is the one that forms and then makes the decision on the day. And it doesn't have to be all day, but it just is usually a good turnaround time. Okay. It'd be nice if we had like a W form in here. That would make me feel a little better as well, but I don't know how fast that's going to happen either. Okay, I'm going to try to not sit here and stare at the freaking thing. Otherwise, it might make me nuts. Okay, what's over here? Micros. I know it's like it's hard not to glance over every freaking second and be like, "What are you doing?" Bitcoin, what are you doing? Distract me. You're my friend. Oh, you're down a little bit. Not in the grand scheme of, oh, okay, just kidding. You're down off your high a little bit. There's nothing on that. What about 120? Okay, all right. You're coming into a little area where you've already kind of hit a little area. I need more data. I need more context to what the heck's going on. 15 days should be not enough. Not enough. The move was good. I just can't see any real previous high points. That's kind of the concern. All right, we hit the 8 o'clock. So this candle here should be our candle of our reversal. We're going to see how well this works. Hopefully it works. And then anybody who watches this believes that this might be a thing. And I'm not just full shit. Sorry. Oh, man. Okay. So, I need more data. That's what I was looking for. Oops. Same chart. 240. Nope. Daily. Oh, see, yeah, there you go. And I don't know if this was the thing that broke that previous high. I can't see because of this stupid L thing over here. It's like I need a data box. Where is the data box? I think it's up here. Is that it? Oh, there it is. See, the high of that was 12.7240. And this one was, 12.770. So this one was a little bit taller, I think. 12.770. 12.72. Nope, this one was higher. All right, it did break out. Okay, so this area might not be too bad. NASDAQ, stop that. You turn your butt around, you get up there. I'm still all right with it. Okay, turn that off. You're obnoxious. 120. All right, so it did kind of tick into there just a little bit, and it's kind of out of there now. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to grab it necessarily. I also didn't look at news reports. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should look at news reports. I don't know. Forex Factory. You bastard. It's going to stop me out. There's nothing. It's probably just the stupid government shutdown stuff. That's meeting minutes tomorrow, the 9th, which is Thursday. And then Friday is all of this. Oh, I swear when I looked at this the other day, there was more reports for the U.S. I don't know. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh no, not $11. Oh my God. How bad. How horrible. Let me see what the ES is doing. Are you actually doing something that would be appropriate? You're sinking too. I probably should have gone back and checked you, but I didn't. Not opposed to this one. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of the bottom of the W. It has been retested a lot, but it's okay. There's a possibility. Oops.
Order filled.
You want to miss it trying to right-click the stupid thing, and then I'm over here messing around. Where's the low of this? Yeah, that's okay. You know, today just might be a down day, and my bias of the upside may be hurting me slightly today, which is, it happens, you know. I also just haven't really seen that many good moves down that I could get a part of anyways. Like none of this in here really was ever retested. It was all just kind of like basing drop, basing drop, basing drop. This was the only thing, and I wasn't around. I wasn't even sitting at this computer.
Stop fill.
Oh no. All right. Well, that's a bummer. Might be a little bit of a down day. I don't know. Let's see. That looks like crap. That looks worse. There's not enough data. I don't like any of that. What are the 30-minute? Oh, is it going for this gap fill down here? Is that what it's doing? This thing's really sinking. God damn. Now let's look at the NASDAQ and see if there's something on a higher time frame. Maybe. That is kind of ugly. Sometimes it's hard to place a trade in front of a freight train, you know? If you're like, man, this thing's really ripping. And I don't know if I want to be the guessing of the bottom. I mean, if you can see an area that clearly was the start of a move, great. But I think this kind of got some of its buying from down here in this area that broke these previous highs. So that's more of the area that I'm looking for. And of course, this thing has not drawn that. So now I have to draw it. A line. Boom. Nope. God damn it. Delete that. I want a straight line. Where is the straight line tool? Like that. Are you gonna freaking do this to me right now. That's not what I want. What is the tool that I'm looking for? Horizontal line? Maybe that's the one. Yeah, see, that's what I'm looking for. Freaking horizontal line. A lot of that. Go over here. I don't know how much risk that is. That's okay. Trading micros. It's not that big of a deal. Don't you bounce back. Oh no, I moved my line. I moved it again. Get your butt back down here. Oh, see, look at that. Freaking gap fill. What the hell did I say? It's like I've looked at charts before. Doesn't mean it's going to hold it, but it went right to it and kind of bounced off it. So there was some sort of buying pressure in here. Wonder how many other gap fills the ES has. Let's go back to like. These are all filled. So it must be lower than this.
Order submitted.
Put something there, sit on it. Hopefully we can get ticked into it and then it can have a strong move up and we don't have to sit here and sweat anything. A fast arrival and a fast leave is how you get a big old wick, and that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for just a massive wick down and a move back up real fast. Just a little kiss to the zone and we're out. Come on. Let's do it. Don't you do that. Turn around right before my zone. How rude. Incredibly rude. Yeah, there's nothing in here that I would have taken. It's coming from this. I don't know if it's going to get down there. We're going to find out. I think I'm not even on my line, by the way. There it is. Dude, did I miss the reversal? How crazy. That sucks. What a crappy thing to miss. I mean, it might not be. It might just be a little pop back up. But, yeah. Wait, what was that? I think wicked into it pretty far. I don't think that is the one, but I mean, this one last time was the reversal, so I mean, it's not that bad. We'll hop into this one.
Order submitted.
We're gonna delete this one. This
Order
one I think is
canceled.
gone. Come on.
Order filled.
There you are. And don't be a D-bag about it. Go up there. All right, now we really need the NASDAQ to move its butt up and help you move your butt up. $63, and there's 4 of them. It's a little more risk than I would like to take. How many points wide is that? Freaking 12 points about. What's that one? Like 6? That's not the greatest. I think I might have got a little too aggressive on that one, but we're in that trade, so we're gonna let it sit, see what happens. We obviously have some buying down here, but there's also more buying down here. And it was the area of kind of a little bit of a reversal and the gap fill. So I think we're going to have to just sit on it and hope for the best of this little area here. All right, we got a little bit of a bump up. Interesting. Come on, big move up. Again, I didn't look at the news. I didn't other than Forex Factory, but sometimes Forex Factory is more about reports than it is what the government's doing or what Powell is saying. It says when Powell will talk, but it doesn't mean it's going to tell you if he talks outside of that. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see really anything going on over there. All right, I'm just gonna have to let it sit. Sitting here watching it, it's gonna drive me a little nuts. You turn around. Is crude breaking away from anything? No, it was not. Gold, did it break the high as we suspected it probably would and leave anything behind? Yeah, a little bit. It was kind of a weak little break there. Let's see what's on the 2-minute. Okay, all right. A little bit of a break there. We're going to go to micro golds. We're going to do this full-size gold is expensive. Oops, you have to click on it. MGC. We can, oops. Oh, you.
Order submitted.
There it is. Nailed it. If it comes back
Order
and hits me.
filled.
This is going to be a very quick trade if it works. We're going to see, though. It's a very small amount of risk. It's only, I think it's like I don't even know. I'd have to do some math. What am I risking? Like a point and 6 cents. It's $16. 4 contracts. $32.64 a risk. But I need to move this guy down to an appropriate target, which would be 12.2. 12.2. Be a 1-to-1. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. Somewhere in there. No, that's not a 1-to-1 if that's at 9. Come on, hit both targets at the same time. All right, make me feel good. Let's do it. And I'm making up for my $100 loss. There you go. And it's really popping around, but it's having a real hard time getting past this little area here. I might just have to take some profit off this guy. And let my other one run.
Target filled.
Thank you. Nice. You're a kind soul. Oh, you just missed it by just a little bit. God, 30 minutes goes by fast. It doesn't feel like I've been doing this for 30 minutes. Maybe it's because I'm just so entertaining. Oh, man. Come on. Let's get this. It looks like the gold trade is turning out far better than the stupid NASDAQ trade. I might take some profit off this one too because I'm not loving this. It's dinking around too much. It's not making a move. At least gold made the freaking move. Come on. Stop it. Let's go. This is getting real annoying. Thank you, but you. All right, this guy, I'm going to a little bit of a higher time frame on him. Let's see. A couple of points. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Oh. I just don't care.
Target filled.
Thank you for removing some of my risk. I appreciate you. Why is it every time I do this and I'm like, oh, that was a good trade? Should have been on a full sized. Should have been on a full sized. Oh, now you freaking. See, now we're getting a little bit of rally. That's what I'm talking about. Move your butt up. You're getting a rally a little bit off both of them. I'm hoping we can recover because I think the opening candle was like somewhere in here, right? Yeah. So should be able to get back up most of that way. I'm not going to say the whole way because that might be a little aggressive, but a decent chunk of that we should be able to get back up to. So that's at least good. Honestly, I like this gold trade way better than I like this one. This one has been dinking around for far too long. This one, at least, has given me a direction and some movement instead of this crap in here. I mean, these are 5-minute candles, so I've been staring at this thing for like 15 minutes. That's not true. It hasn't been 15 minutes. It's probably been like 12. Nobody cares. I might have to adjust you too, because you're a little bit on a tear there, buddy. I appreciate you. Now you need to go on a tear. I'm talking to these things like they know what the fuck I'm saying. I still just don't love this crap in here, right? Like this one touched, took off. It's a good indication that we were correct in our direction. This one, though, God, it's painful to watch because you're just like, man, I don't know if you're if you're actually going in the direction the way that I want you to. Watch, what's going to happen is I'm going to get out of that trade, and in 3 hours I'm going to come back and I'm going to look at it and it's going to be like, just took off. My stupid ass got out of it because I'm too antsy. Yeah. I mean, the positive part is if I got out right now, I'll be up $39 for the day. What an accomplishment. Should have traded some full-size contracts. But then originally I would have been down $1,000 and then only up 370. So either way, it would have been a hell of a swing. More of a swing than I probably want. Yeah. Don't think I'd be super pumped about that one. Yeah, I mean, a full-size contract on these guys, this would have been a pretty good little trade here. Okay, you're basing. Now can you execute the base? Friggin' boot and rally. No, you don't want it? Typical. I think I'm changing this. Oh no, I have too much data. It's going to take too long to load. I'm doing too many things. Oh, come on. That's the problem with having like 15 days of data or 20 days of data on a 1 minute chart. That is a lot of information that it is trying to pull out. Arguably too much information it's trying to pull out. We're getting like a little bit of a, like this one was like kind of trending down, right? Lower lows. This one's kind of making little higher highs on a very small time frame. I understand that. Gold. Stop. What are you doing? Stop messing around. All right. Gold trade might be over. I don't have the patience. Come on, bounce up a little bit.
Target filled.
Thank you. All right, NASDAQ, you're going to save me from being negative today. Watch it just blow right through me. I knew it, you bastard. All right, we're getting out of this. We're done.
Target filled.
Thank you. All right, I lost $57 today. Whatever. I was up 57 positive when these were both working in my direction, but they're both starting to kind of turn a little bit. This one's not really that bad. It's still in the uptrend. This one, though, I don't really trust. So that's it. I took a couple trades. I'm out.